Hey there, Julia Rose here. Welcome to my channel. I pray these messages find you at the precise time you need them. I ask that my angels, ancestors, and guides of the holy light bring through the messages clearly and accurately for me to convey. And let's see, what is it that the collective needs to know right now? I'll be getting messages first with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. What do you need to know right now? Just hearing big changes. Big changes are underway for you. And that you should absolutely take your time with these things. Really savor each step. That energy of stopping and smelling the roses to really embrace all that life is offering to you right now. The Wheel of Fortune, flow. You could be seeing 1010, 111, 1111, 101, or 147. Big changes are underway. Absolutely. It's not just a shift in your fortune or your reality. It's a shift in the way you approach life, you approach your faith, and bring everything together. We have coming together, number 2. You could be seeing 222 or 1222, 1221 as well, or 1212. 6, believe and succeed. And dedicated effort, number 8. Particularly, I'm hearing this meeting of the minds for some of you. You've been looking to connect with different individuals, or this also feels like past life connections coming around to bring you the support that you need in order to keep going and to continue believing in yourself and succeeding. Because this translates to the the Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Cups, 6 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles. And for some of you also that create art or whatever it is that you're visualizing right now and wanting to bring into fruition, being very mindful that your intention doesn't stray from what it is that you genuinely want. Wow. You could be seeing 606 or 404, 2468, 246, 468, ascending numbers and doubles like this. We have balance. Love, numbers 14 and 6. Number 4, just breathe. And number 4, joy and stability. Translating to see, this is giving temperance energy. It feels like temperance. Might be justice. And then we have the lovers. The 4 of swords and the 4 of wands. Yeah, temperance. It's so interesting to me that the 2 of cups came out with the lovers beneath it. Again, this really feels like a meeting of the minds. For some of you who have been wanting to reconnect with soul tribe or invite a romantic partner into your life, this is creating the balance within you. Or if you have that partnership already, creating the proper balance that serves your growth. This can indicate a choice in love, but you choosing what feels like healing and inspiring, what feels healing and inspiring to you. You could be seeing 404. I might have said that, but that's another confirmation here. Or 1444, 844, 644, 244, 448, 1014. Someone here was born on October 26th. What else do you need to know right now? Yeah, it really feels like your guides are bringing you the connections that actually serve your highest potential. They serve your highest growth. And I apologize for the dogs in the background, confirmations and all. So this energy also is speaking to your ability to succeed no matter what comes to you in life. Allowing yourself to adapt and evolve. That's really key here to the circumstances that you're navigating right now, is allowing yourself to move through these changes. I keep hearing this word, allow. Allowing space to be created, allowing yourself to move through your emotions, allowing people to come and go if that's what they choose, allowing opportunities to find you that might be better than you see or perceive on the surface of things. Allowing yourself to open up. Can I have a wall, please? Thank you. For some of you, this is also a message about allowing others to support you. See, I couldn't even say it. You need to allow other people to help you and show up for you the way that they want to. And I feel like some of you are so used to not having your needs met in relationships and not feeling like others can actually care for you or help you the way that you need. And so you've become hardened and calloused to creating space for people to help you in your life. And with that, you're missing out on a lot of really enriching connections. A lot of moments that would actually make your connections deeper and more fulfilling. We had the crown chakra, number 7, and clarity of belief. This is also the Ace of Swords. Yeah, your crown is going through a massive upgrade right now. You're being shown so many potential paths, whether you're seeing them manifest in your 3D reality or you're actually receiving communication from your guides telepathically or psychically through your sensitivities. But in either case, you're being asked to open up to new worlds of potential. Allow yourself the room you need to grow. So often we can get stuck on things not being the way they were. But everything changes in this life. When we're here in the human experience, everything is bound to change. And how that changes is entirely up to you and up to God. But remember that you connect to God through your heart. It is through diving deeper within, remembering the light within you, that shifts your vision to see that that light is in all beings, for the most part, and is also the light that animates everything. It is the life giver. It is the essence of all. It's the essence of creation. Don't limit yourself to what you used to know and what used to be comfortable for you. There's so much more for you, especially if you're watching this video. Let's see. Yeah, it feels like this is a... Yeah. Let's see. Can you clarify, please? Exactly. Some of you don't trust yourself to be capable of developing something new and evolving in a new direction. And for some of you, this is the projection that has been placed over you by others. Whatever their expectations may or may not be, implicitly you've been feeling that. Or you maybe have even been told this by people. You can't change. You'll never amount to anything. Who do you think you are? This kind of thing. So you're being asked to let go of other people's perceptions, the weight of bearing the responsibility of living to other people's expectations is very cumbersome, and it hurts. It is actually the death of the soul, is to not follow your intuition, is to trust what other people say and believe over what feels right to you. And for a lot of you, there's a lot brimming under the surface and you're feeling lost in terms of what direction to move in your outer world. And that's because all of these emotions that are underneath the surface right now are asking to come up and be felt. I would advise against avoiding this, because I feel, thank you, we had control come out, number 8. And number 2, listen. Respectively, these are the Strength cards and Strength and High Priestess cards. It feels to me that you thought strength was shutting everything down and holding everything together. So this concept of opening up to a new reality, this concept of expanding your sense of wonder by exploring your inner world as fully as you possibly can, that feels a bit foreign. For some of you who've become hardened by life, if you're watching this, you need to follow your intuition more. And that means listening to your body. Your body is your compass. That means allowing the emotions that are just under the surface to come up and be seen and acknowledged by you. I mean, it's the craziest and also the saddest thing that ultimately what our body needs, what our traumas need in order to be released, they need to be acknowledged to their depth. And how many of us spend years, decades even, not allowing ourselves the opportunity to hold space and acknowledge the depth of what you've been through. You can't avoid this anymore, because your guides will, 1:44 on my clock, your guides will continue to create roadblocks for you until you go deep and acknowledge your internal reality. Some of you have become so disconnected that it's like you can't even hear yourself when you speak. Or you have a hard time listening to others as well. It's another way that manifests. This is not about blaming or shaming. This is about raising awareness of the reality of your internal world that you've been avoiding. And again, this message is not for everyone. So please take what resonates, leave the rest, always. But some of you have been feeling really lost, like your guides are not reaching out to you, like they're not guiding you. But the truth is, you've been avoiding listening to what they're saying. And the tendency is to say, oh, well, it's not just the guidance, it's the emotions that have to be processed in following their guidance. Human beings will do anything to avoid emotions. especially the way that Western culture dictates. I can't speak to all cultures around the world, but definitely Western culture, this is a perception of a hardened masculinity. Holds it all together. But that just leads to a nervous system shutdown, or activates the fight response or flight response. You're being called to wade through the waters of your emotions to see the rich depths that they offer, to really harmonize your state of being and refamiliarize yourself with your emotional reality. Yeah. Because some of you, this is preventing you from experiencing the depth of love in your life that you've been craving. Some of you feel like your relationships are not as sweet. Some of you feel like your relationships are not doing it anymore, cutting it. And it's because when you find that this is where your mind is going, it's your fear that's saying that you're on the cusp of experiencing new emotions. And in order to avoid processing those new emotions, it's easier to shut down and turn away. Yeah, as my throat gets choked up trying to say that. Your guides need you to spend more time bringing this compassionate presence that you so eagerly want to provide to others, to yourself. Because your emotions are asking you to first embrace the love within yourself that you have for yourself. Once you develop that relationship, giving love to others is easy. It can unlock so much for you. I'm going to continue this message on Patreon. If you're interested in joining my Patreon family, I'd love to have you over there. For daily extended exclusive messages, it's just $7.77 to join. I have a couple of other tiers doing a few different things, so if you're interested in going all in, also check out the link in the description box. It'll take you right to all the offerings that are there. If you're curious to go deeper within yourself and really find a space that you can create these moments of reconnection with yourself, sign up for my Shadow Work Bootcamp. The link is in the description box below. It's a 6-week self-guided course of meditations, and it'll really benefit you. They're jam-packed full of energy healing as well. All right, come join me over on Patreon. I'm going to finish this message there. There's a lot more to dive into. I love you, and I'll see you over there.